I can tell that everyone around my age now grew up with an imaginary friend. Even I did. Every child from a scary movie would say something like, "Mom, Dad, there's a monster in my bed," or "There's a monster in my closet." Isn't it just cliche? It is, in my opinion. Well, I grew up with my bed very near a closet. Right where my head is, there was just a big closet there. I was very afraid of the dark and small spaces, so I had a small nightlight put in. Being 3 or 4, I overreacted to the slightest things. Like, if my foot came out of my blanket. Well, that being the case, I began to freak out one night. That one night was terrifying, and it never stopped being terrifying. One night specifically, I grabbed my teddy bear and crawled into my bed. A few hours after I fell asleep, I woke up to the noise of scratching on my walls. Brushing it off as just a little thing, I closed my eyes and just fell back asleep. Out of nowhere, I just got the urge to scratch at my feet. Felt like someone was rubbing them almost. Flirted my eyes open and looked at the foot of my bed. My room was really dark and shadowy. It was really creepy. I tried looking around, but nothing was there, till I spotted almost a figure sitting at the end of my bed. The next morning, I woke up with pain in my feet. When I lifted the covers off of myself, I was surprised. There were little red marks on my skin. Scratch marks. But across my foot was a small pink bandage. I looked over to my wall and found that my light was unplugged on the floor. It shouldn't be there. When I went back to bed that next night, it was hard to sleep. The band-aid was still on my foot and my nightlight was plugged in. I made sure that everything was in order. But when I fell asleep, I woke up and the same thing happened again. And throughout the years, it's happened again, and again, and again, and again. I couldn't walk around my house barefooted anymore. I had to wear some cream on my feet for the itching to go away. I even wore a blanket in the summer. Then it just stopped. I got better when I was able to wear normal shoes again. But then it got weird, as you'd say. When I was about 9 years old, things have been moving around. Just say I would put, like, a book on a shelf. It would move to my desk. Weird, right? Well, about last year, I woke up and felt pains in my feet. I looked and I had spider bites all over my legs. I began freaking out and I moved all my things to the other room. Everything just stopped after that, and I was glad. Judging by past experiences, I started wearing socks to bed, and I never really go to bed barefooted anymore. It's kind of stupid if you ask me, but you gotta be protected, you know? I may seem childish and a scaredy cat for doing this, but I don't really know what actually happened, and I'm not taking any chances. I always got freaked out by that figure. I never knew what it looked like, but I just basically imagined it almost. Last night, I plugged in my phone, plugged in my light, and fell asleep. I woke to something itching at my feet again. Here we go.